Man, that Matrix trailer was awesome! And if you haven't seen the trailer already for Matrix Resurrections, the official title for Matrix 4, then you gotta go check it out. And today I'm gonna be doing some commentary / reaction to the trailer for Matrix 4 Resurrections. So if you're into that kind of content, if you're a big fan of the Matrix franchise, then you're in the right place. My name is Isaac, and this is the Multiverse of Movies, a channel for movie fans to be the movie fans that they are. So make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bells. That way you can be notified for future content here on the channel. And comment down below after the video and let me know your thoughts on the trailer for Matrix Resurrections, because I'm a big Matrix fan and I'm excited. So now let's get into it. So let me give you guys some context. I grew up loving that first Matrix movie. It was probably one of the first R-rated movies. I remember the first one was Terminator, but one of the first, besides Terminator, was Matrix. I loved Matrix. It's just a movie, that excites me every time I think about it, watch it. I love Keanu Reeves as Neo. I love all the characters, and I love the world they build around it and the story of him being the chosen one. I don't even have to go through the details. I'm assuming most of you have seen that first Matrix movie, but I have a deep love and admiration for it. Now, Matrix 2 and 3 are movies I actually absolutely hate. I know there's people that love that movie, and that's awesome. All film is subjective, and that's the point of the multiverse of movies. I want this channel to be a place for all movie fans, even if we disagree or agree with movies that we like or don't like. I'm not a fan of Matrix 2 and 3. But I did love that first Matrix movie. I absolutely adore that first Matrix movie. To me, it's a movie I love. It's easily in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. And so when Matrix Resurrection was first announced, there were two things going in my mind. Number one, I was worried because I don't like the Matrix sequels. So going into this film, I'm already left kind of nervous. I'm left in a position where I'm like, I'm hoping that it's good. But there was also another thing going in my mind. Keanu Reeves, around that time, was getting immense popularity because of the John Wick franchise doing very well, exceeding any expectations. Keanu Reeves was getting very popular outside of the media, outside of his movies. Everyone's like, he's this nice guy, he's this kind guy, and everyone really loved Keanu Reeves. Everyone was loving Keanu Reeves more than even during his Matrix days. More than I'm not when Keanu Reeves was first getting popular. I actually did not know what the actor for Neo was named. And then I found out that was actually Keanu Reeves, which is funny because from looking from the eyes and forehead, you can still tell that is Keanu Reeves. But obviously, I was stupid back then, and I'm still stupid now. But I couldn't tell it. I was like, oh, that's Neo. That's Neo from the Matrix. So knowing the popularity he has, I feel like the only way Keanu Reeves would accept coming into Matrix 4, because he's getting roles everywhere. I am telling you, Keanu Reeves is his Hollywood status turned into legacy once those John Wick movies came out. And I think part of the reason why he came into Matrix 4 could possibly... Now, I don't have any insider information. I don't know anything what's going on behind the scenes. And for all I know, this could be specifically financially only. But I do believe, and this is just my belief, I believe that he's coming in because there was a good plot to be told. There was a good story to be told. And he read the script and was like, this looks great. This looks amazing. This looks great. It's fantastic. Finally, a good Matrix movie, because even a lot of the hardcore Matrix fans don't like Matrix 2 and 3. I personally hated those films. I cannot stand Matrix 3 specifically, but I don't like Matrix 2 and 3. And I feel like Keanu knows that because, again, while you can love look, it is subjective. Obviously, if you love Matrix 2 and 3, that is awesome. I wish I had that same experience. But something that is factual is those movies didn't do very well critically and with the audience. Those movies, their Rotten Tomatoes percentages are not at the peak that the first Matrix was. And a lot of people are losing hope for Matrix. But now that you've had this time gap, and now that Keanu Reeves has built his legacy into legendary status, now you got a perfect canvas. Now you can restart. You can create a brand new story. And if Keanu Reeves is willing to go on board, especially especially because Matrix isn't even his most popular thing anymore. Now it's John Wick. Like, more people know him as John Wick, and you're able to get him. Then I think that has something to do. I genuinely believe Keanu read the script and was like, you know what, I'm in. I love the story. I love the plot. I love the characters. I want to come back as Neo. I want to see everyone. Trinity maybe is coming back. Morpheus maybe is coming back. I don't know what they're gonna. I mean, Morpheus is and Trinity. I did see them in the trailer, obviously, but you got some new characters there. You know, this is a great story. And now let's talk about the trailer specifically. Now, when the details for the trailers are coming out first from CinemaCon, I was worried because from the trailer, like, everyone was saying it was a good trailer, but one thing I was worried is they said that it seemed a lot like the first Matrix, and I'm like, are they gonna really just do a repeat of their first Matrix? And so when I click on the trailer, you see Keanu going to a therapist with Neil Patrick Harris, who I'm a big fan of him, especially because one of my favorite sitcoms is How I Met Your Mother, and he plays Barney Stinson in that. But I really love Neil Patrick Harris. And you know, you see him getting therapy. He's trying to remember his past life, and he's taking a lot of the blue pill. He's taking a lot of the blue pills, and that to me was an interesting hook, because what it seems like is this is a guy who wants to forget the past, and he's forgotten it so much that now he's coming back to it. And to me, that's actually an interesting premise. Neo having to embrace coming back as the chosen one. And I think that's an awesome premise. I think that's an awesome idea. And seeing Morpheus, a younger Morpheus, seeing Trinity, and seeing the blue-haired girl who I'm assuming that's a new character because I cannot remember her. I haven't seen the other two Matrix movies in years. I actually recently saw the first one like a couple of months ago. But you know, to see this premise, the story of him coming back and him having to challenge his fears, challenge his nightmares that he's been running away from what is called the Matrix, the simulation, and having to come back, be this old hero that the Matrix knew about, and having to come back and once again do it all again. To me, that's a great premise. And I do think it really embraces the old hero idea. I'm a big fan. I'm a big sucker for stories about heroes coming back. You know, retired heroes coming back. I mean, The Dark Knight Returns is one of my favorite comic books of all time. And you know, I think I like those stories. I like those stories about old heroes coming back. And this is what Matrix Resurrections kind of feels like. It feels like this is going to be a story about a hero who tried running away from his past, but it came back to haunt him. And now he has to, you know, fix the mistakes of his past. And that's what Matrix Resurrections kind of feels. And the title, Resurrections, I think that's perfect title for Resurrections. Also, I forgot what Matrix 2 and 3's titles are. If you guys wouldn't mind, could you let me know in comments down below what are the titles for the other sequels? I completely forgot what the sequels were called, but man, this trailer was great. I remember when they released images for the trailer before we saw, obviously, Neo with the long hair and beard. And I'm not even going to lie, that really felt like a John Wick still. It felt like a image from John Wick, because we do know they're filming the brand new John Wick film, which I'm a big fan of John Wick. I actually really liked all three movies. I don't love them, but I really, really like them. I really enjoy them. I will say Neo is more known for the short hair, shaven face, while John Wick is long hair, beard. And so it is kind of funny now seeing Neo look like John Wick. But I'm very excited. I think this trailer was great. The music in the trailer was actually, I won't lie, the first time I listened to it, I'm like, that's a weird choice. But the second time I watched it, I was like, all right, I guess that makes sense. Kind of like the Venom Let There Be Carnage trailers, where they played that one song, One. I believe the name of it is One. You know, One is the loneliest. Yeah, I remember I thought those were random choices. I thought they were random choices, but the more I watch the trailer, the more I'm like, all right, that makes sense. I think it fits perfectly for the trailer. Although that's probably the least important thing. But yeah, Matrix Resurrections looks awesome, looks cool, looks brand new, looks unique, and also sorry for hitting the mic. That maybe had made a loud noise, but I don't know. But I am getting insanely excited because, again, I grew up with that first Matrix movie, and to see the Matrix come back, see Keanu Reeves come back, especially in the height of his popularity. I think this is a recipe for success. Big fan of Keanu Reeves. I'm a bigger fan now than I was when I was younger, when I first loved that Matrix movie. And, The Matrix, am I worried at all? I'm only worried because the sequels have been awful. But this is a different situation. Now, I still hold a little bit of worry. I still hold a little bit of fears that this movie could potentially suck and be horrible and awful. That could happen. That could definitely happen. But I also had to remind myself that it's been years since Matrix 3. Not only that, but there's a reason why they stopped making Matrix movies, because they weren't doing any well anymore. So now that they're coming back, they potentially have a brand new story to tell. They potentially have a story they want to tell us. And not only that, but again, I'll remind myself, I know I said this early in the video, but Keanu Reeves is at his height of his popularity. Why would he come back to a franchise that failed? And I believe the answer to that is he read the script and he was like, you know what? Good story, good premise. I'm all in. Or maybe I could be wrong. Maybe Keanu saw the paycheck and was like, you know what? I'm coming back in. And maybe they're only making Matrix 4 because of nostalgia. But hey, I'm hoping it's a great film. I'm hoping to have a lot of fun with it. I'm hoping to enjoy it. I thought the trailer was amazing. I thought it was fantastical. I thought it was awesome-tacular. I thought it was amazing from beginning to end. But first of all, let me know your thoughts in the comment sections down below. And let me know, what are your thoughts on Matrix Resurrections trailer? Do you like it? Do you not? Are you hyped up? Are you not? Whatever it is, let me know in the trailer. I messed it up. But let me know in the comment sections down below. And let me know your thoughts on it. Also, follow me on my social media platforms on Instagram and Twitter at Isaac the Film Geek. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notification bells, and smash the like button while you're at it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.